What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We got an issue. And boxing politics stand up. And let's talk about it, man. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. And I'll link this article in the description under article link. And it says Gilberto Ramirez claims that he never vacated the WBO title. According to Ramirez, he communicated with president of the WBO, Francisco, whatever. And he received a green light to fight at 175 while continuing to maintain his WBO title as long as he complied with the mandatory order to fight Jesse Hart in a rematch, which Ramirez won in December. While Ramirez is focused on invading the light heavyweight division, he admits that unification with someone like Callum Smith would delay his rise to 175. I have not vacated the title. I will fight at 175 pounds to see how I feel. I spoke to whoever WBO president name is. I told him I have an optional fight, and he gave me his support. Ramirez told ESTO. We still do not have a confirmed date for his preparation fight at 175, but it could take place in April. If unification with Smith or another champion comes up, we will take it, and then we'll settle in half full. I would move up after unifying my titles. I hope it can happen in the coming months. For now, he's training in Los Angeles with his team and whatever. You know, he still ain't finalized who his head coach going to be. So pretty much, Gilberto Ramirez is still the WBO title holder at 168 pounds. And it sounds like he's looking to make a unification bout with Callum Smith. So, you know, if he can fight Callum Smith, he's looking to unify. So, the reason why this is interesting is because Billy Joe Saunders is supposed to be moving up and fighting some unknown guy who's the #1 WBO contender and fighting him for the WBO super middleweight title. So, if Billy Joe Saunders fighting in Wembley for a vacant title, which can impact the 5 or 10 people that come there that want to see a championship fight, they can take it down to like 1 or 2 people that's there besides Frank Warren and his family. So it sounds like Ramirez has not vacated his title, and Billy Joe Saunders won't be fighting for a vacated title at 168 pounds. So it makes it look even worse that Billy Joe Saunders ducked out of a championship title fight with Demetrius Andrade, but we know why he ducked out, because he cussed out the Massachusetts board. And it sounds like Eddie Hearn was trying to make that fight right in Massachusetts, and he failed the drug test, and he would have been subjected to tougher failed drug testing there. So he didn't, you know, he said he didn't want to negotiate. Plus, he got the latter half of the split this time. Last time he got the lion's share because he was a title holder. He lost his title and got stripped because he failed the drug test. But this shouldn't even have came to this, because Billy Joe Saunders suffered a 9-month suspension from the WBO. Okay. 6 months and then 3 additional months so he can be re-ranked. He should still be suspended. He should still be doing his time. This shouldn't even be, you know, a discussion. It just shows you how corrupt sanctioned belt bodies is once again, where Ramirez, you know what I'm saying, said, I ain't vacate nothing. I talked to the president. He said I can move up to 175 and still hold my title and see how I feel. So, I mean, what are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. Like, what are they talking about? They lying. You know, so he's still the title. So could be some lawsuits coming. Could be some financial implications for Frank Warren and Billy Joe Saunders. You said you had a world championship fight coming to Wembley. Now you just got a bum bash at 168 for no title on the line. So instead of 10 people coming, 1 or 2 people going to come besides Frank Warren and Billy Joe Saunders' family. So just show you how fucked up boxing politics is, man. I'm telling you, man, in America, we need to can all these belts, man, unless they stationed in America. And come up with 2 more belts. Come up with 2 belts. Take it down to 2 belts, and just have everybody that sign up in America pay 3%. If you rank inside the top 15, you pay 3% of your purse. And then, you know, champions still pay whatever they gonna pay. And you know, we got union benefits. You get you a commission. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's ranked inside the top 15 is subject to the same drug testing protocol, no matter which belt you in or what belt system you in. Should be 2 belts. And the unification is just, you know, unifying with 1 champion for 2 belts. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that's in the top 15 got to be registered in the drug testing and through North American testing or American testing Because really, nothing matters outside of boxing but America. This is where you make your money. It's the home of the best venues. Ain't no cap on ticket sales. You got Vegas, you got LA, you got Texas, you got New York, you know. And if international fighters from come here and make their name, they got to sign up to our protocol. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I can't believe that, you know, the WBO got Gilberto Ramirez thinking that he could have moved up. And he ain't even officially moved up. He's trying to be a unification class with Callum Smith. And I heard Callum Smith was trying to move up and fight Kovalev. You know, and I looked at Callum Smith trying to get out the division without fighting Caleb Plant or David Benavidez. But, you know, it's a big fight for Ramirez at 168 if he can get Callum Smith. Because Callum Smith got handed the lineal ring belt in a Super WBA belt by beating George Groves. And I say handed the ring belt because he ain't the lineal champion. He beat George Groves. That don't make you the best champion. He got that for winning that watered-down 168-pound World Boxing Super Series tournament. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Ramirez, he did his mandatory, so he had optional defense. He wanted to use his optional defense to unify with Callum Smith or go up to 175 and test the waters. Either way, for me, he fooled. You know what I'm saying? He suck. No matter. He go to 175, he get knocked out. Maybe he fight Callum Smith, he get knocked out. So it really don't make me no fucking difference. But he was actually slated to come back, you know, in behind the scenes in the rumor mill for Lomachenko's fight in L.A. April 12th in the Staples Center. So they was going to use his Mexican background to try to fill up the stadium in the Staples Center for Lomachenko, which if he fight Callum Smith, he should be the main event on April 12th. But they probably move that date and get that an ESPN day because that's a good fight. But if he fight Callum Smith and they put him on the ESPN Plus app as the undercard to Lomachenko Corella, that'd be a joke. But it should work because he should be the main event because that's a better fight. But Corella from the UK, Callum Smith from the UK, they should go ahead and just do a UK versus ESPN United States or ESPN versus card. That makes the most sense. I think Corella is promoted by Eddie Hearn, and so is, you know, Callum Smith. But the zone is probably gonna be looking like, you know, y'all, you know, now you sending fighters to ESPN, so you know how that go. But at the end of the day, funny thing about it is Frank Warren ain't taking all the W's, you know what I'm saying? You know, God don't like ugly, and what goes around comes around like a hula hoop. He tried to play Al Heyman, and then the boxing guys come and smack him on his pilgrim-ass head. You know what I'm saying? Old fish-looking dude, man. Gonna mess up the biggest fight in there. He never wanted Tyson Fury to fight Deontay Wilder, no way. And nobody care about none of the fighters he got right now other than Daniel Dubois. And I hope Daniel Dubois get as far away from him as possible. And people tired of seeing him put Anthony Yarde in Bumbasher. So, you know, he think he got a championship fight up at Wembley. Ain't nobody gonna show up to Wembley for Billy Joe Saunders versus guy he fight. Nah, it ain't even for a belt. Because if it is for a belt, Gilberto Ramirez going to sue the WBO. So, interesting, man. Interesting. Frank Warren, everything ain't going his way. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see, man. Billy Joe Saunders sound like he passed up on the title shot versus Andrade for a no-go or a no-title fight versus some guy I never heard of. This dude, he fighting Shifu, whatever his name is. This dude, in his 16th professional fight, lost to a guy making his debut. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, UK bumbasses, man. Billy Joe Saunders going to go across the pond because he can't deal with the drug testing in America. And all these dudes are suspect with they testing, man. I swear all these dudes are super, super duper suspect, man. But, hey, it is what it is. We're looking at the UK funny. They don't report pay to the commission. And they ain't on the same level as far as drug testing in competition, out of competition, testosterone treatments and all that type of stuff. They get exemptions for. So obviously when we fighting fighters in the UK, especially when we go to the UK and fight them, we not on even playing fields, man. But hey, it is what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. I'll link that article in the description on the article link. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you got a business question, inquiry, or sponsorship, or a video request. Make some change to the Patreon tomorrow. Uploading content to the podcast. So all those links in the description. Patreon, podcast. Social media links. We got a Facebook group. I appreciate everybody for checking in. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's always in the description. Continue to share the videos. Best way to help the channel grow. Blessings to you and yours. Y'all know we working morning, night, afternoon. We get it in one time for the one time. And I appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel. liking, disliking the videos, negative comments, no promo better than some promo.